This morning, Democrats across the state overwhelmingly voting to go with Ned Lamont for governor.
Yeah, Lamont won the Democratic primary, beating State Representative Josh Elliott. Your reporter Taylor Knight continues our team coverage here to explain how each candidate plans to move forward now. Taylor.
Well, it was a quick night for both Lamont and Elliott. The Associated Press called the race for governor just about a half hour after the polls closed last night. Governor Ned Lamont got an easy primary victory over State Rep Josh Elliott. The governor says he's looking forward to the general election this November against Ryan Fazio and says the two big issues in our state are affordability and opportunity.
Affordability lets you to get by. Opportunity says, let's get ahead. I want each and every one of you and your kids and your grandchildren to know Connecticut is a state where you can get ahead with opportunity.
As for his challenger, Josh Elliott, he admitted that his campaign was always an uphill battle, but that forcing Lamont into a primary is a signal that Democrats want to see more from their party. Elliott said he wants his supporters to vote for Lamont, but he also wants to hold the governor accountable.
This was an incredible amount of work, and it was born by love and joy and anger at this inability to move forward, but we all know that better is possible. Onwards and upwards. Let's hold Ned Lamont accountable, but let's make sure that we beat Ryan Fazio in November.
Election day is Tuesday, November 3rd. That election will decide who sits in the governor's office here at the Capitol. Your reporter in Hartford, Taylor Knight, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
All right, Taylor, thanks.